sold out and noisy Oracle Arena. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1 of the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Larry Sanders?
Well, the one thing that you have to have in basketball is big men who can protect the rim. And that's what Sanders does. He's willing to go up and block shots, really control the paint, and protect that rim area.
Yeah, you know, but there's nothing easy in the lane when Sanders is on the floor. Always have to be looking over your shoulder if you plan on putting up a shot with him around. You take a look at the Warriors. In this deciding game, the question is, can they make the most of their hard-won home court advantage to win the series?
Well, it's been a phenomenal series, Kevin. Let's see how much the home court advantage plays into it tonight. Now, the majority of time in these cases, the deciding game is won by the home team.
Yeah, and this is as good as it gets, Steve. I am not kidding. I mean, the biggest game of the NBA season so far. I can't wait to see how this thing unfolds because I bet we've got some high karma in store. Man, this is special.
Here's Heinrich after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Butler dishes to Ilyasova. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. High post try. They grab their own miss. Here's Sanders. No good with the layup.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Holiday off a pick from Horford. Rejected by Sanders. And George, here we go. Knicks with the rebound. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench, and I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
For the 3. Shot's good.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Just to talk again about what Steve just said, they never missed a beat part when they turned to their bench.
Well, there wasn't much of a difference between the points they got from their starters and those they got from the reserves. A really balanced team effort, and you like to see that.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
Heinrich with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Sanders passes to George. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it. They ran that inbound play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Now we'll go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mark Jackson.
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Ibaka comes with the double team. Butler kicks to George. Inside. Here's Heinrich. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Heinrich's got his first basket of the night.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice... hoop there.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Heinrich against Holiday. Follow kicks to Anthony. Ibaka with the screen on George. Nice job coming off that screen. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Kept alive. Here's Sanders. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Holiday dishes to Afflalo. Pass to Horford. Puts up the baby hook. Bounces high off the rim and drops. The Warriors lead. Heinrich with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Butler kicks to George. Another three for Golden State.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Holiday against Heinrich. Feeds it to Carmelo. Shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Butler with the ball. Heinrich outside. Back to Butler. Here's the three. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Butler's got 5 points so far. The Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Warriors leading by 7. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. A shot by Smith. And another basket for Golden State.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Yeah, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. The offense really in a good groove.
Holiday, the pass to Carmelo. Kicks to Afflalo. And nothing is falling for him right now. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. In 4th position, Al Horford.
Tell you what, his shooting percentage has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. What a run he's been on.
And so it's Golden State with it. They have a 9-point lead. Too long in the paint, he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, they've got it all going tonight.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Teague with the ball. West picks him up. Pocket 6. He kicks it to Dunley. In shot on the way. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Dunleavy's got his first points of the night.
One thing you know is that the son of a coach is usually going to have good shooting mechanics, and that's definitely the case with Mike Dunleavy Jr. He always seems cool and composed when he's getting ready to fire away. He's got a great release.
It's just one of the benefits of growing up in an NBA family. Shooting form comes very easy to him, and he makes the most of it. Now Teague, after the missed 3 from White. Smith. Pass to Teague. Lets it go from the wing. Almost, but it rolls out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just planks the open jumper.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors lead by 12. And the second quarter. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Boy, the offense has been so smooth. Everybody working together. And you can tell they're getting good shots pretty much every time down.
Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine there. I mean, they keep the ball moving, they keep themselves moving, and as a result, they're piling up the points.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. Jarrell White is out there with Royce White. Then there's Dion Waiters. Then there's Delonte West. And it's Cambion at the 5 down low. That's good from Richardson. Knicks trail by 15. West kicks to Waiters. Back to West. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. West has got his first 2 points. Warriors leading by 13. Now here's Teague. On the wing, Jason Richardson. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
It's West with the drive. Pass to Wright. With the shot. Misses off the left eye.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Teague with the ball. West picks him up. Again, Golden State. New York calls timeout.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Harry Sanders is checked in for Perry Jones. Jefferson comes in for Mike Gunler. Paul George, he's checked in for Jason Richardson. And it's Tony Roten in for Jeff Teague.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Bell is checked in for New York. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. West dishes to White. And there's the feet to Camby. New York moving it around. West can't hit.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Roten kicks to George. Goes back up. He feeds it to Roten. There's the dish to Jefferson. The pass to Roten. Outside, George. Right side, George. It's Jefferson outside, but they'll get another chance. Goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Jefferson's got his first bucket of the night.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
White against Jones. Back to White. He passes it to Bell. Just 5 on the clock. New York, no good that time either. Now Roten. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The shot by George, no good. Knicks trail by 20. This passes to Waiters. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. A different look for New York. Al Horford. He's checked in for Camden. Ibaka comes in for Royce White. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Raja Bell. Here's Ibaka. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Heinrich dishes to Butler. And the rejection by Ibaka. They recover it. And stolen by Aflalo. And now the Knicks on the break. Aflalo's running. And that one's good. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Heinrich kicks to Ilyasova. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. Heinrich's got 3 assists in the game. Holiday up top, guarded by Heinrich. Anthony, the pass to Holiday. Off the screen, and again it's New York.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Butler kicks to Sanders. Outside, George. He dishes it to Butler. Passes to Ilyasova. Back to Butler. Butler missing again. Knicks trail by 16. Aflalo kicks to Anthony. Back to Aflalo. The 3. The Knicks rebound. Ibaka. This is to Carmelo. Hits the three-point bomb. Anthony's got 9. Power timeout called by Golden State. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for the Warriors. Tony Roten comes in for Kirk Heinrich. Roten with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Holiday brings the double team. On the wing, George. Wide open. Misses off the right iron.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Outside Holiday. Horford backing in. From 6 feet. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Here's Roten. Tries from 16. Sanders passes to George. Dunleavy kicks to Roten. And the shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Outside Holiday. Back to Horford. He's against Sanders. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And here we go. George.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
It's stolen by Jones. Teague's got space. Timeout called the Warriors. Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors ahead, up by 15. And get ready now for the Sprint halftime. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Paul George really making a difference here.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
They've got Dunleavy. Richardson out there with Teague. Then there's Jason Smith, and it's Jones in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Second shot opportunity. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. 5th is Drew Holiday.
Seems like he's taking it upon his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved here in the postseason. What a passing display it's been.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Knicks trail by 15. And here's Holiday. Back to Anthony. Takes the 3. Gets it to go. Anthony's got 12.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Dunleavy dishes to T. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Holiday with it. He's got 10. Back to Horford. In low to Ibaka. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Teague against Howard. Teague kicks to Richardson. Teague. Smith sets the pick for Teague. Dishes it to Dunleavy. They get the rebound. Smith the pass to Dunleavy. Feeds it to Teague. Kicks it to Richardson. Back to Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Richardson. Off target from outside.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Anthony kicks to Ibaka. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, it didn't take long for Serge Ibaka to establish himself as one of the best shot blockers in the league. He has impeccable timing, and he's so athletic and tall with long arms, so he's really able to bother offensive players.
Ibaka just gives you everything you want out of a hustle player. I mean, he plays tough, in-your-face D, and on offense, he's got no problem banging down low for extra possessions or put-back dunks, and he's becoming a little more polished in his face-up game.
George dishes to Heinrich. The 3 gets it to go. Heinrich's got 5 points so far. Knicks trail by 13. Holiday, the pass to Carmelo. Ibaka goes in. Ilyasova on him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense is not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
And the Knicks making a change here. Camby's checked in. Ibaka hits both of them. Warriors leading by 11. Now here's Heinrich. 5 points in the game. And George kicks to Sanders. Back to George. And the jumper is on the mark. 12 points for him. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Heinrich against Holiday. A follow left side. Butler with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. George has got the ball. And so they foul intentionally.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
Aja Bell, he's checked in for New York.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
He kicks it to Carmelo. Pass to Kim. No luck. Some solid defense from Sanders. Warriors leading by 13. Heinrich outside. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. George sets a screen for Heinrich. Down low. 5 to shoot. And it's George finishing it off.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
So, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Holiday against Heinrich. Anthony backing him down. No good. Excellent D there from George.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Shoots from 14. Offensive rebound. The feed to Heinrich. Golden State moving the ball around. Anthony against George. That doesn't go either for George.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert. Because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Buffalo kicks to Holiday. Holiday off a pick from Bell. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Man, a real mental lapse there at a terrible time.
Well, Steve, it would have been a big gap anytime, but especially when you're behind.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Teague kicks to Dunleavy. Smith on the wing. Smith left side. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
And it's Anthony with the jam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Dunleavy kicks to Teague. He feeds it to Jones. And it's Smith penetrating on the basket by Jones.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed past it.
Holiday against Teague. Can be a screen on Teague. And Holiday throws it down.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Here's Teague. And he uses the glass on the layup. Teague's got 7 points. Knicks trail by 17. Holiday dishes to a Flalo. The pass to Carmelo. Free throw line jump shot. And the shot falls short this time. Teague with the ball. He's got 7. For 3, Dunleavy. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we end the third quarter, and we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of block shots for them tonight.
And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Delonte West is out there with Dion Waiters. That's Camby. Then it's Terrell Wright. And it's White in at the 4 slot. Here we go, one-on-one. Richardson with the screen on West. Teague with the ball. West picks him up. Back to Teague. The dish to Jones. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 3rd assist on the night. West passes to King. He dishes it to White. Delonte West on the wing. And it's sent back by Teague. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. New York calls timeout.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here. They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Richardson, he passes to Dunleavy. Pulls up on the wing. And another basket for Golden State.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Wright, defended by Jones. Rejected by Richardson. Now Teague. Passes it to Richardson. And that one is stuffed right through.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. And that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Al Horford is checked in for Marcus Camby. The Knicks have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Anthony sets the pick for Holiday. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
Here's Dunleavy. Back to Teague. Dishes it to Dunleavy. The shot is off. Anthony with the defensive effort. Holiday with it. Butler covering. Feeds to Aflalo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Some changes for Golden State. Harry Sanders is checked in for Jason Smith. Ilyasova comes in for Perry Jones. And it's George in for Mike Dunleavy. To the paint, Sanders guarded by Horford. And a fast break now for New York. The shot by Holiday, no good. Warriors leading by 21. And George, here we go. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Left side Ibaka. Outside Anthony. And again, New York with the triple.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Kicks to Ilyasova. Pass to Sanders. It's stolen by Ibaka. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for the Warriors. Holiday inside the line. And the Knicks good for two.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
The kick outside to Butler. Horford with the block. Here's Sanders. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty. Knicks trail by 20. Outside Holiday. He kicks to a Flalo. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Just absolute domination in this one for Ibaka. 10 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Now, he's anticipated the ball movement down low. He's finding angles, and that's why he's able to go up there and really control that glass area with his shot blocks.
Warriors leading by 19. Heinrich outside. Sanders with a screen on Holiday. Heinrich kicks to Sanders. It's stolen by Anthony. Pass to Holiday. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 16 points for Drew Holiday.
Things finally starting to come together for them. The deficit is still pretty big, but at least they're taking steps in the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Free throw, good Butler. And the Warriors making a change here. Roten's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Knicks trail by 19. Holiday off a pitch from Ibaka. And Holiday, here we go. Butler with the steal. Leads him in there. Ilyasova dishes to George. Horford with the block. And they'll keep possession. Butler passes to Roten. Butler kicks to George. 6 to shoot. Right side George. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Sanders with the steal. George dishes to Butler. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak. It's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the winding now, Steve.
Holiday to pass to Horford. The feet to Ibaka. Outside Anthony. .59 seconds left in the game. And the Knicks miss again. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the free ball well. And here's George. He feeds it to Sanders. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Outside Holiday. Into Al Horford. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Dunleavy kicks to T. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. We see the Warriors taking the game here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Paul George.